All right. Greetings and salutations. As planned, we got Twin Flames in separation. Just gonna get straight with it. We got Twin Flames in union, reunion, and recognition. After this, something to look forward to. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna start doing extended breakdowns. That's the only off day that I have. I'm gonna spend that day definitely doing extended breakdowns, maybe some tarot, and booking these specials. So today and today only, $35 readings, which is reduced price, will be available till midnight. Whatever midnight is in your town. So you got till midnight to book $35 readings. Regular price readings are $65. So if you book a regular price reading, then you get another one for free. I'm doing BOGO on that until Friday. So anybody want to book regular price, that's two for the price of one, available till Friday. Also, people in coaching, if you want to extend and if you want to get your first session going on, that'll be $75, which is half the price of coaching, which is $150. People who had coaching before want to get coaching again, I can definitely work with you. Just holler at me, let me know your situation. I'll work around that. Just trying to get my time and availability set up for next week. Other than Diana and Stephanie, Nancy, what up? I'll keep y'all reserved for next week. But this week, definitely want to focus on new people. If they come through, they might not. You know what I mean? People, it's a hit and miss with the Dilios, but it's available. You got till tonight to get a reduced reading, until Friday to take advantage of the BOGO and life coaching specials. So, no further ado. That's crazy, Diana. I just said your name and you just hit me up. Bet. I got you. Give you a little shout. Diana, see, we already on the same page, you know what I'm saying? I just said that. You just hit me up, bet it up. We definitely gonna get cracking next week for sure. So, no further ado, let's get with it. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant, and we will begin. Head, that's swords. That's thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you're going, the decisions you're making. Everything starts from the mind. Okay? So anytime you need to reset, anytime you need to woo-saw, anytime you need to focus, anytime you need to bring it on home, swords is that. You know what I mean? Then we got cups. That's shoulders. Hearts, cups. Shoulders, feelings and emotions. Anytime a cup pops out, that's feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Our mind must be aligned with everything that you do. What's indication? Indication is in the swords arena. Who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine does, you could tell. Then we got wands. Wands are actions and behavior. Things you're doing, things you've done, not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. What you've done got karma and accountability attached to it. What you're doing has karma and accountability attached to it. What you finna do does not. Wands is the current, the now, the ing. This very moment. We're living, we're breathing, you're listening, I'm speaking right now. You know what I mean? We are all in the now, the current. That's what wands represents. But wands also represent divinity. Queen of Wands. This is what a divine feminine is in a card. King of Wands. That's the divine masculine in a card. Masculine's the king, you're the queen, right? Okay, masculine has one up on you. Who rules the wands department? The divine masculine does, as well as the pentacles. Pentacles are the feet. Wands are the knees. Pentacles are the feet. Toes. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. These things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates, and all pentacles are temporary. Pentacles are manifestations. Pentacles are things you acquire, attain. These are given to you. Pentacles can be lost, stolen, switched, supplemented, substituted. They come and go. Pentacles are also pinnacles, P-I, and then A-C-L-E, which is like a plateau, a era, a moment in time, whether that's like the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Those are eras. Those are pinnacles that's not here anymore. You know what I'm saying? The Dark Age, that was a pinnacle in history. You know what I'm saying? The Venetian period, the Harlem Renaissance, the actual Renaissance. You know what I'm saying? Slavery days. Feel me? Women's suffrage era. Feel me? World War II era. You know what I mean? Post-apocalyptic era that we living in right now. You know what I'm saying? We got pinnacles. You know, pinnacles are places, persons, and things. Okay? Let's get the message. This is a separation reading. This deals with twin flames who are currently separated, but I'm pretty sure you'll be reunited pretty soon. You know what I mean? That's the goal in separation, is to get out of separation and to get back into reunion with your twin or in union with your twin, your divine counterpart. Okay, let's get with it. First card in this message, we got God, King of Swords. Told you, everything starts from the swords. Everything starts from the mind. This is the most important card in this message, in my personal opinion. You know what I mean? Second to Ascension, which is the bottom line, which would be represented by the Ace of Swords. So, first card in this message, we got God. This is just fairly important. Everything goes back to God. What's up? God is what's up, right? When a God card come out, it's either something good, something bad, or something ugly that's going to happen. It's a 66% chance that it ain't going to be bad. Being good and ugly and all. But even if it's bad, that 33% chance, it's still good. Why? Because God is perfect and absolute. God don't make no mistakes. Everything happens for a reason. God works in mysterious ways. Very mysterious ways. Can't figure out the Most High. You know what I'm saying? It's like a kid trying to figure out what the fuck their parents doing, or trying to come up or one up their parents. Like, get the fuck up out of here. You know? God can show up in the form of a miracle. God can show up in the form of a dream coming true, the form of visions. God can show up in a tragedy moment, just a tower moment, just shit all fucked up, you know, or something ugly. If God gives you what you want, that's good, right? You ask for something, you come to God for something, you know, and He blesses you with that. I mean, you bless yourself, gotta thank yourself too, but the Most High gets the final say so. If you check back in the last reading, the Queen of Swords was a Lucy Liu card in my deck. And what's that? Just being 10 toes the fuck down on what mental direction you need to go in life. Queen of Swords would be the equivalent of doing everything in your power that you can do before you give it to God and leave it in God's hands. You know, whether you fighting cancer, fighting for your freedom, fighting for your children, trying to make the impossible possible, whatever you're doing, you got to go to God. You don't have to, but it'd be best if you do. And do everything in your power that you can do to help your situation, then give it to the Most High. The best way to manifest something, the best way to heal, cure, prosper through whatever you prospering through. God is a personal connection. That's why it's a sword. God is in your mind. That's where God sits and indwells, your brain. People say all the time they want to get to know God or get closer to God. God is in you. You ain't got to go far to look for God. God is in you. You can look in the mirror and see God. Find God. Fuck with God. I mean, smoke on this is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is the energy of things coming together. Effortless and frequent. Things coming together effortlessly and frequently. I have a money affirmation that I say every day. I say, money, come to me effortlessly and frequently. Money, come to me effortlessly and frequently. I remember I was at my job, which I slave for, make decent money, but I'm definitely a slave in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I get a booking. Well, she ain't even booked. I got an inquiry for a nice amount, you know what I mean, for my services or whatever. And I showed my manager that shit. I'm like, man, back in the day, I used to get these type of bookings. You know, this was just an inquiry. She didn't book. But the first 2 years I started, that's why I worked for myself. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just love working for myself, and it was just a good game, you know, getting everything that I can get out the deal, you know, as far as bookings and, my services are concerned. And she looked at that shit. She was like, wow. She was like, you get that per reading? I'm like, not per reading, but I can, on a good week, I could do pretty good. I could make more than what the fuck I'm making here in like 2-3 days on a good week. You know what I'm saying? The object is to do this shit 24/7 to where, you know what I mean? I don't have to work anymore. I can work for myself like I was and really prosper. But it was definitely a dream of mine to run my own business, to work for myself and make a living doing that. I was blessed to do that 2 straight years prior to, life. Ended up in Utah and all kind of other shit. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know how God coming, and like I say, whether you asking God for $100 or $100,000, it's effortless. I can give you that. But what are you asking for? Don't treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. You know, it's the direction that you're going with God. See, the problem people have with God is they don't know how to come to God. They don't know how to really talk to God, address God. It's like whether God is the universe. People don't know how to talk to the universe or address the universe. It goes with the law of attraction. It goes with ancient teachings. It goes with the fundamentals of any basic instructions before leaving Earth. End of the day, God ain't never wrong. Even if it's a fucking tragedy, even if it's the worst day of your motherfucking life. In this worst time, the worst day of your life, something good is going to come from this. Something good is happening. Even though it's all bad for you, a good thing is going to happen from the bad. That's how God works. You think it's all fucked up. It's the worst day of your motherfucking life. But really, this is just the beginning of your new one. Everything, you just lost everything. That ain't shit. God just made you lose everything to get you ready for the newness you're about to accept and acquire and attain right now. So fairly important. When God doing his thing, just trust God. You don't have to. God don't make no mistakes. God is perfect and absolute. Like, what kind of God do you serve? It's the question. Do you serve a God that cures, that heals, that makes you prosper, that brings you joy and happiness and shit? Like, what kind of God do you serve? Are you serving a God that you feel is like sitting on a cloud judging you, whipping your ass like a slave master or some shit? Like, do you believe in a fierce and violent and angry God? Or do you believe in, like I say, an omnipresent, wonderful balance and energy in the universe? It helps to look at God as a creator. The creator, the architect of all things, the holiest of holies, the master of all, king ruler. And there's only one throne in this magnificent, vast universe. There's not a second throne, I don't know, inside of Earth, inside a volcano, inside of a fiery planet, like wherever the fuck Darth Vader was from in Star Wars and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's only one throne last time I checked. Only one king last time I checked. There's only one master last time I checked. I don't know why the fuck y'all be dick eating Lucifer and Satan and the devil the way y'all do, like they have power when they have none. At least not over you, unless you give them some. You understand what I'm saying? There is no other realm where God's people is going to go. You're either going to ascend with God or you're going to non-exist. Bottom line, we got the Ace of Swords, which is ascension. It's only one right way, and that's up. What's up, Goddess? What's up? It ain't no down. We don't go under the ground and go to hell where another fucking kingdom is and another throne with another master. Like, what the fuck are you smoking on? Are you serious? Like, this is hell. You ain't know that? Earth is hell. This is the prison we call fucking hell. We already going through hell. Slavery was hell. Japan, post-nukes, that was hell. The Crusades, post-Crusades, all the millions of motherfuckers that got slaughtered in the name of God, that was hell. Nigga, the medieval times, the Dark Ages, that was hell. Wormwood, the meteor, Earth, wood, worm, wood. How Earth destroy itself with Earth? The meteor that hit the dinosaurs and shit, that we got into an ice age immediately after. Ice age? How does air destroy Earth? Ice age? Ain't we in the fire time now? Yeah, we got nukes. We got like laser beams that can wipe out a whole motherfucking buildings and shit like that, and we started with the flood, right? With the with the flooding, the Nephilim and shit like that. Like, yeah, every age ends with its element. With water, it was the flood. Then it was with earth, wormwood, the motherfucking meteor that hit in the peninsula and shit that reset this bitch. That sent us to a motherfucking ice age when air destroyed the world. And now we're in the fire realm. Like, whether the sun takes us out, whether nuclear weapons takes us out, nigga, like, fire. I could definitely see shit heating up to end this realm here. But saying all that shit to say this is why we have to ascend away from Earth. Because Earth is always going to get destroyed and rebuilt. That's just what happens here. The Earth recycles. We're not supposed to. Okay? We have a job to do. And that's to get the fuck off this planet. But we only get off once we get access. God put us here for a specific reason. It'll pay to know what that is. We all have a job to do. It'll pay to know what that is. You are somebody, and it pays to know who that somebody really is. Ascension is the only way to go. And that's up. You can literally go left, right, up, down, do 3 motherfucking circles. You still ain't went nowhere. But when you go up, you going somewhere. To the 4th, 5th dimension. To the infinite. Clarifying ascension, we got the 9 of Wands, which represents the wounded warrior or a toll. I told you, there's a toll to ascension. The higher you go up, the lonelier you're going to be. To the people who are ascending, you're probably the only people ascending in your family. The only beam of light in your whole motherfucking family. Out of your whole neighborhood, it's maybe 2, 3, 4 beams of light in this whole 5 to 10 mile radius. There's 28% divines in this world, 70% karmics, and then you got the 1-2%. So 7 times out of 10, you're gonna have some non-awoken before you meet the other 2 some odd people who woke. So for every 10 people, you got maybe 2.5 people, who are of light, who are qualified, who, will enter the promised land. It's all mental. This ascension shit is. It's all mental. God is. It's a personal thing. That's how you get access through the mind. Think of the ascension as the loading chamber in the matrix, where you can get anything you need to succeed, survive, and thrive. Anything you need to succeed, survive, and thrive in this life, you can A for access. You can A for acquire. You can A for attain. Seeking, ye shall find. Asking, you shall receive. Closed mouths don't get hit. Oh, excuse me. Closed mouths don't get fed or give head, but we going up. You can put yourself in duality all you want to. Like, God has an adversary. Like, there's somebody on God's level. Like, there's another fucking entity in this grand motherfucking universe that's fucking with the man. That's why it kills me that y'all serving 2 masters and don't even know that shit. Y'all put Satan and Lucifer on the same level. No, he don't. God is higher than Satan. But, nigga, he in the picture. Let me tell you, Satan, Lucifer don't have no power, authority, and dominion over you. They can't even fuck with a human being. So what? Who are they to the Most High? All shit you'll get when you ascending. When you ascending, you'll know things like who God really is, like what the world really is. We don't have an enemy or an adversary. There is no spiritual ops. You don't even give no fucking thought to them. Okay? This is a solo journey. It only deals with you and God. That's it. Not what your church feel, not what your church doing, not what your mom or family or friend, it ain't got shit to do with them. Your soul ascension process, soul, S-O-U-L, but really S-O-L-E. Your soul is a soul, like soul proprietorship. It's only one owner to this motherfucking business. Soul, S-O-L-E. You are the sole proprietor to your salvation. There ain't no fucking man or woman or bishop or nun or minister or preacher's job to ensure your salvation to the other, to nigga to heaven, to the 4th, 5th dimensions. No, you get yourself there. Ain't nobody coming to save you. You save yourself. All right? Everything you'll learn if you really out here on a spiritual journey. But it's a toll. It's a very lonely life. You're going to be very misunderstood. Everybody in the fucking world going left field. You're going in the right way. Of course, you're going to be misunderstood. Of course, people are going to look at you like you looking at everybody like you better than them, or you looking down, or you Sadiddy, or whoever the fuck. Like, it's going to be hella confusion, hella misunderstandings when it comes to you on the spiritual journey you're about to go. And like I say, it's very long. The higher you up, the higher you go up, the more understanding you get. It's going to pull you away from everybody else. You'll end up where I'm at. And a lot of people that I know too much. I know so much to where I can't even have a regular outlook at the world no more. I know so much I can't even look at people the same. Can't look at nothing the same. Because majority of this shit is not true. The origins of this earth, religions, everything we was taught was a fucking lie. Everything. Every single thing. History ain't even fucking history. Text ain't even fucking text, my nigga. Like, this shit, when you really see, like, truth sets you the fuck free. And what it does is literally ejects you out of this fake ass matrix that everybody in and puts you in the real world. What's the real world? Four wands. Four wands, four fifth dimension, Zion, heavens. What is that? That's the real world. Think of the real world in the matrix. There's no sun. Motherfuckers living in sewers. Motherfuckers eating goop. Motherfuckers is really living like moles. It is not the matrix, where it's beautiful and fabricated and false. You know what I mean? When you can have the best time of your life because it's a fucking construct program. That's really what the world really is. You want to read them? I'm going to have to call you right back. So, it's such a process, you know. The only psychotic place, no, I don't say that, G-baller. You're going to be speaking shit into existence. Any rate, essentially, yes, it's a talk. It's going to be a very lonely life. You're going to be very misunderstood. Very lonely road. It's only built for you and God. There ain't no room for nobody else. Unless they're chosen. Unless they just happen to be on the same path as you, which is kind of rare. Meat and potatoes. This shit deals with the masculine and feminine. So, overall energy. God, when it comes between you two and y'all situation, God working on y'all demo. You know what I mean? And it might not seem like God busting moves, but when things get to lining up like zippers in the jacket, shit's gonna make sense. Okay? Well, bottom line, more important than anything, feminine. You specifically chose to go down this path, this twin flame rabbit hole, this ascension process, this spiritual journey. You know, I get spiritual fatigue, but I ain't never gonna bitch and moan about ascension. How lonely it is, how misunderstood I am. How everybody got me fucked up, thinking I'm some type of devil worshiper, you know, cutting chickens and goats and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just playing with playing cards. I let my family tell it. I done sold my soul to the devil. Like, I play for the other side. I'm lost. Like, I'm ascending, going high. I know God like a mofo, man. Like, I know a lot. I become a psychic. Kind of have an all-seeing eye. Like a direct connection to the infinite, where I can actually access information. Access information. I'm a superhero. But let my friends and family tell it, I sold out. I wish I did. I'm not gonna say I wish I did. I have money and I'll be more stable, financially stable, and maybe socially successful if I'm doing what everybody else doing. But that's why it kills me. How you psychics got all these goddamn subs, right? All these goddamn views, but you ain't got shit going on. That shit is funny to me. Like, if I had the subs y'all had, if I had the views y'all had, nigga, I'd be a millionaire by now. I'm already doing good not having views and subs. And this shit is working the fuck out for me. That's why I don't get, like I say, I don't know what y'all doing. There ain't no upgrades. I see y'all in the same rooms, doing the same shit, ain't upgraded nothing about your channel, nothing about your path y'all on. I analyze every fucking thing, especially the men who do this shit. Ain't too many of us doing it, or at least real ones. I wish I, boy. I'm telling you, if I had 5 1,000 subscribers, I'll be eating right now. I got 2 books, a shitload of music, and a shitload of merch waiting on y'all. I told y'all in 2018, just give me 5K, and we can really do some shit. That's the only reason y'all ain't got my tarot book or got anything from me. Because like I said, shit. I don't know why I can't break 5K. Meanwhile, other people who got, I don't know, 500K ain't doing nothing. 500K subscribers? Nigga, I have a community center out here. Fuck you mean? I have a charity organization doing motherfucking works out here. Like I say, they don't want to give a nigga like me no more. I ain't got kids either. I'm all for the community, nigga. Don't let me get on in this shit. It's over with. So many people finna get help. I ain't no selfish motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I'll put on like Ace Boogie and Paid in Full. But the people who get on, the people who are popping, I'm telling you, are selfish-based motherfuckers. They ain't doing nothing but benefiting themselves. They ain't even got nothing to even... But it's a lot of cooning y'all niggas do too, and I just want to say this shit and I'm gonna shut the fuck up. And I see it amongst like male psychics mostly. Y'all doing too much cooning. What I mean by cooning? Why the fuck I gotta put on wigs and feminize y'allself? Y'all already feminine. Nigga, I'm a divine feminine, but I'm masculine as a motherfucker. But I can sit here and tell the world that I'm a feminine fucking energy. And my divine masculine is of the same sex, man. I mean, he's like my dad and shit. We ain't got like a sexual romantic thing going on, but shit, I got balls to put that out. It just trips me out how all you male motherfucking psychics are masculine, but you niggas look like bitches to me, bro. Y'all feminine as a motherfucker. Not feminine how I'm feminine. Niggas feminine that way. You know what I mean? You niggas look like bitches to me. Y'all act like bitches to me. The way y'all coon pisses me off. Are y'all getting paid to feminize yourself? Are y'all getting paid to joke about God the way y'all do? Y'all mock God more than a motherfucker, bro. Why are we doing readings for dead celebrities and shit? Like, are we serious? That's what people want to see. Fuck a thorough analysis on actual divine information. You niggas want to get entertained. It's funny as hell to me, bro. Like, I don't get it. What the fuck do y'all come to this spiritual community for? That's why I couldn't be no preacher at church, bro, because I ain't finna waste my time with a church full of motherfuckers who don't want to ascend. Nigga, I'll go to YouTube and at least fuck with the world before I fuck with people who want to play. Too much playing in the spiritual communities, too much cooning. Do we have to do skits? I mean, y'all rappers like me, right? Spit something. Let me hear some bars, like, nigga, you know what I mean? Drop some poetry or something. Like, do we have to coon? Do we have to throw on wigs? Do we have to act like a bitch? Do we have to mock God and act like God ain't serious? Do we have to dive into the dark duality of the Luciferian side of this tarot shit? Do we have to mix sexuality and spirituality together? Like, what the fuck? Why I can't find pure divine people online? And then the number one thing is you jocking. At least the men's psychics. Y'all niggas was not using playing cards till I started using them. There was no Trinitized Christian-based fucking tarot till I started doing it. Now y'all niggas talking about God. There wasn't a God card in the tarot, the King of Swords, which I'm talking about, right? Now it's one. Niggas won't like, comment, and share my shit, but it's sit and jock my shit and regurgitate my shit all up in the community. I'm your favorite psychic. Y'all might not know who the fuck I am, but they do. Said all that shit to say this. Ain't too many people really on this ascension journey. Ain't too many real twin flames. It's a lot of false twin flames, a lot of fake ass divines and shit. So I would say since the world is 70% karmics, 70% of these psychics are fake. 70% of what the fuck you hearing about this whole spiritual community, this twin flame community, is false. It's propaganda. Most of these male motherfucking psychics you see up here are not masculine in no type of way. Are not self-aware in no type of way. They look like demons. They look like junkies. They look like women. Not knocking that. I'm LGBT friendly over here. You don't know what the fuck my sexuality is. I'm telling you I'm a divine feminine, but what you ain't gonna see is me acting like no bitch, bro. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I had to get that rant out. Now I'm ready to get to the meat and potatoes and shit. Now, Eminem coming to this thing. We got the 9 of Swords. Oh, and I said all that shit to say this. Everybody ain't real. Out of this whole fucking planet, I'm telling you, only 28% of motherfuckers are true divines, God's real people. These are the motherfuckers you need to seek out and find. You need to be able to tell who a fucking karmic and who divine. It doesn't have a look. You're right, it don't have a look. It do have a vibe and energy. You stupid if you can't tell an evil person in front of your fucking face. You stupid if you can't recognize God that's in front of your face, or an angel in front of your face, or a demon, or a devil, or an alien, or a reptilian. I mean, skinwalkers walk around this bitch. It's vampires out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of shit out here. And if you rate Charles to a lot of shit on the spiritual journey, you're not gonna make it. And it's dangerous when it's on the spiritual journey too, because this deals with the fate of your soul. So if you fuck it up and they got this shit together, that's the price, nigga, of this ascension shit. If you fuck up and get this shit wrong, if you fuck up and go down the wrong path, if you fuck up and believe in some shit that ain't really part of the process, you lose your soul. That's why ignorance is bliss. A dumb motherfucker don't have to deal with these type of consequences. And you can fuck around and become an agent. You go down an ascension process. You go down a spiritual road only for some shit to happen. A lot of people got beefs with God, especially people who don't believe in God. Y'all be beefing with God. God took my son. God took my mom. God took my baby. God did this, so fuck God. If God was real, this wouldn't have happened. You know what I mean? Like God, a human being that just wronged you. Most people I see that's got beef with God, I'm telling you, some shit happened to you, something close to you, and you mad at God for letting it happen when I'm telling you everything happens for a reason, even if it's bad, it's fucking good. Be glad you lost your son by accident. Be glad you didn't sacrifice this motherfucker or another person or your mate or family member sacrifice your son. You know what I'm saying? And then there ain't even God to blame for that. It ain't even God to blame for the accident. I'm telling you. How the fuck are you looking at God? When people die here, they're going somewhere else. Maybe God needs them there. Babies and all. That's how I look at babies dying. I don't look at babies dying as, okay, you fucked up as a parent. That's an accident. We do got SIDS, right? Sudden infant death syndrome. Yeah, I just think that's God like, you know what? That's a beautiful soul right there. We gonna need him over here. We gonna need her over here. Big mama, grandma, your mama, whatever the fuck. It was too soon, or maybe it was. Maybe God needs your mom. You was needed here. Tell you the 7 trillion inhabited planets in this grand universe. God work is never done. Ever. There's always work to do. What you talking about? Especially on a galactic level. You got work to do down here. Think about the work you got to do on a galactic level. God needs his people. His people. We ain't talking about the clones. We ain't talking about the NPC players that are karmics. Ain't enough divines as it is, nigga. So when God needs you, he's got you. He gonna get you. He gonna need you for something else. Trust me. Trust me. You're a magnificent personality doing good shit here. Oh yeah. He needs you over here on planet 703. This is planet 606 in the Satania system this place is called Urantia. The system is Satania. Satan ruled the system that Earth is in. That's why the fallen, this was their realm, this was their sector anyway. This is where they was hanging at. And this sector we at Earth is in is, like I say, void from God. You know, it's like a motherfucker, I'm a king or some shit. A rival clan comes through and fucks my kingdom up and kidnaps some of my motherfucking villagers and shit like that. Okay, it's on. Anybody that's facilitated with that clan, dead, nigga. No fly zone here. Can't nobody come up in this motherfucker. If you part of that team, we kill on sight. You banished. You get the fuck up out of here. We don't want no parts of that over here. So it's on. And you can't get over here. It's on site when I see you. We gonna isolate ourselves the fuck away from y'all. We gonna make sure what the fuck y'all on never happens over here again. We don't even want the influence that y'all motherfuckers is on touching my villagers and shit like that. That's really what the fallen was. Satan fell here. Lucifer fell here. Satan, who got more rank than Lucifer, followed this nigga here. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all bitches. My personal opinion. They have no power. That's why I can talk this shit with no swag. Y'all niggas be shaking in y'all boots from the devil and shit. Oh, I'm getting spiritually attacked. I think, that's like I said, it's all in the mind. It's all in the mind, feminine. So stress. This is sport, right? Something you register, a direction you're going. It's a mental shit. Stress. Stress is losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight, or gaining weight the wrong way from having too many motherfucking thoughts. Being worried about too many things. This is overthinking in a car. This is not fear. Fear would be the Knight of Swords, but this is the origins of it. Stress. You too stressed. I mean, you too blessed to be stressed. Stress kills. Told you, our bodies as a human being, we're a walking, talking power plant. It takes a lot to destroy our bodies. We can get shot a lot, stabbed a lot. We can bleed a lot. We can be poisoned. We can be burned. Could drown a couple times. Our heart can stop beating a couple times. Like all it takes is a little electricity and a little internal healing to get us back rolling. You can survive anything. Your human body. You can survive. You can fall from a plane with no parachute. Fall thousands of feet to the ground, still live. The human body is wonderful. God designed it that way. We're like God in a way anyway. God dwells in us, right? Okay, bet. It ain't the physical wound gonna kill you. It ain't the disease that's gonna kill you. It ain't the cancer that's gonna kill you. It's your mindset on the disease. It's your mindset on the cancer. It's the mindset on your situation. Stress kills. Stress is the Nine of Swords, right? Death is the Ten of Swords, right? Keep stressing. Death is definitely gonna be relevant. You know, you the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes the things. You think you're gonna die, you will. You think you're gonna suffer, you will. You think you're gonna get something, you will. What you think about, you bring about. Too blessed to be stressed. You shouldn't stress on shit. Stress is like putting salt on your fries. Stress is like putting cheese on your cheeseburger. Stress is like putting butter on your movie popcorn. You can eat the popcorn without the butter. You can have a hamburger, not a cheeseburger. You don't have to put salt on your fucking fries. You can have the fries as is. It's a deliberate choice to stress. To take something that has no power over you and give it power by fearing it or worrying about it or stressing over it. It goes with the whole, what kind of God do you serve? Statement that I made. It kind of goes with the whole, what path you want. Feminine, ain't nothing to stress about, no matter what the fuck you're going through. Seems like a lot of feminists need to really get back to their mind. Like I say, it all goes back to the sword. You know, you stressed? Okay, well, bottom line, start back from square one. Okay, bring it back. Let's go back to the head. Woosah. Okay, let's try this again. Feminist, stop stressing. You have nothing to stress about. The fuck is you stressing over this twin flame situation for? It's been ordained by God. If you choose to do nothing with this twin flame shit, and your divine masculine choose nothing to do with this situation, God's still gonna have something to do with it. So even if you both ain't fucking trying, God's still trying. And this twin flame situation is gonna be what the fuck you wanted to be divine feminine, mixed with your divine masculine wants it to be divine feminine, mixed with what God needs this to be. Even if you two don't want it, God still wants something from both of y'all. So quit stressing. What are you stressing about? You're not worthy, you are feminine. You ain't ready, you are feminine. You ain't in a position, you is feminine. Quit tripping. Masculine, you come to the situation with communication, which is 80% nonverbal. 20% is the talking. 80% is what the fuck you're doing. And what you're doing and what you're saying got to correlate. You saying a lot, but ain't saying a lot. And let's put some more smoke on this. This is energy you coming out of, masculine. You start to see that not saying something is saying something. You start to understand that, you know, the work you're not putting into this twin flame shit is definitely going to bite you in your ass later. Like I say, it's karma for not being on your job with your divine feminine. You can swear up and down your feminine lying, or she's weak, or she's everything that she ain't in this bitch. She can be a she can be a he, you know how we rocking. Like I say, just because you ain't talking to your feminine don't mean you ain't talking to your feminine. Shit, I'm talking about divine masculine all the time. Nigga, just because you separate me from me and piece me out like I don't exist or write me off like I ain't no fucking psychic, like this ain't what I do, doesn't mean this shit gonna go away, partner. You know, all you're gonna do is really alienate yourself. You're in this situation for a reason, and when you need this situation or need me, it's just gonna be the karma for what you've done. You act like I said, my twin treat me like a redheaded stepchild. Nigga treat me like a secret mistress. Like we two dudes, there ain't no sexual love shit going on. This is funny. It's funny. You know, how he deals with me in this. It's all subconscious. He don't know what the fuck he's doing. But at the same time, it's like, who you think I am? Like, what you really think this is? Like, at the end of the day, I'm asking Belize that if he shuts me out, shuns me, pay no attention to this, that it's gonna be irrelevant. Like I ain't never finna hop online again and do my job. Because I met my twin, I've got to hear to where I can't help people the manner that I'm doing. You think I'm gonna stop this shit because my twin doesn't want nothing to do with me? You think I'm gonna stop doing my purpose because my twin flame doesn't approve of it? Like, I mean, who do you think I am? You know what I'm saying? It's God before anything. It's purpose, it's path, it's purpose of a person with me. Even my twin. Even my fucking family, dog. Like back in the day, I kinda would do anything in my power to stay on my twin's good side or do what I can to not get him to separate, but he gonna do it anyway. I've been in this twin flame shit for 12 years, and what I learned in the 12 years dealing with my masculine, other than the information that I be giving y'all, is, you know, if you know your masculine, you ain't gotta worry about the shit that he does, because it makes fucking sense why he does it. And like I say, it's purpose over person. I cannot stop what I'm doing helping y'all because I ain't getting what I want out this twin flame shit. And all I want out this twin flame shit is just my twin to come on this path with me. Because this shit, he has a place here. We have shit we need to do for y'all. This ain't just a solo thing. That's the reason why LLE.Ascesion ain't really took off yet. This is a two-man job. It ain't supposed to be just me up here coming from my rhetoric and my shit. I know y'all getting tired of me preaching. I know y'all getting tired of my face. It'll help to have my right counterpart here to speak and me take a motherfucking break so you can come at it from the other side of the coin. So you can look at it from the divine masculine spectrum. So you ain't always got to come at it emotional and person that's always in their mind, feminine like myself. Even if my twin flame ain't talking, even if he's just right here, just sitting there while I'm yapping, you know what I mean? As long as you can see the other side of the coin, everything gonna make sense. The shit that my masculine says, how he comes at me, how he views me, his swag with me, around him, next to him, like, you know what I'm saying? This all the shit y'all need to see. You rarely see two real twin flames together. I thought we could be that, but you know, it's been 12 years, man. Been knowing it for 12 years. Been on this channel for about 7 years. Trying to make that happen. You know what I mean? And I'm still trying to do that. So, saying all I should say this. Feminine, you the one that got to keep this shit going on. Leave it up to your masculine. He'll kill this shit before he even starts. He'll self-sabotage this shit before he even gets great. Feminine, you keep this shit going. Yes, it's going to hurt you. I told you, it's a toll to this whole spiritual shit. You know? It's a toll. The masculine's going to resent you more and more holding on to this shit, going down the road that you're going on. But like I said, it always gets to the point where you got to recognize the purpose of a person. So masculine, like I say, whatever you're doing to your divine counterpart right now, it's going to get done on you. Not like your divine feminine finna do it to you, but you definitely going to feel it. You was silent, you going to feel silence from your divine counterpart. You wasn't there when she needed you the most, she ain't going to be there when you need her. You're going to get a taste of your own medicine. And your feminine is not going to deliberately do this shit to you or make you feel like this shit. If anything, God going to orchestrate this. So as far as the feminine role, feminine, you just too fucking distracted. I'm a divine feminine, and I can contest to this. Three of Cups represents distractions of third party. Distractions for third party. We have a divine job to do. We can't get distracted. And you can only get distracted by the only way you can get distracted. Like I said, I'm a divine being. I'm a motherfucking monk. Right? So I can't get distracted by women because it's just like I said, I just got a whole different complex when it comes to women. Like I have a whole different process when it comes to them. Like that's not my weakness. I will indulge in a woman or two. They mean they are my thing, but that's not. You can't trap me with them. Niggas, I don't give a fuck about no nigga. Period. Period. Ain't no man out here other than my twin flame. The only man. And you know, I got a good mentor friend of mine. Maybe two good mentor friends. Got my twin and maybe two other mentors. They're the only men I fuck with. As far as like men in my life. I don't even have a father. Like men in my family, nah, they ain't really mentors, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really my own man out here. Dig what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my grandpa. He passed a while ago, so it's like I don't fuck with niggas. So niggas couldn't be my weakness either. Or friend. Or fame. Or like influence or some stupid ass shit. Like you can't fuck over me. Only thing the world can use to get to me or get me off my spiritual path or to, I don't know, get me to become evil or sway to another is my children if I had them. Only way you can get to a nigga like me is through my children. It's the only way the devil can bust a move to get me trapped or get me anywhere. Children. On one hand, I'm kind of, it sucks not having that legacy, but at the same time, I see why I don't have it. Plus, I'm just not a dumbass nigga. I ain't just knocking up random bitches and shit. Niggas be forget I use condoms out here and shit. Like, not me, boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no accident. Babies ain't accidents. You can only have them in a specific time. So, feminists can't come with that bullshit. And men. Motherfucker, you know what you're doing. Like, it just kills me. How it's all these accidental pregnancies. How it's all these, like, this is weird. How the average person moving in this matrix we call the world. But me, I'm different. You can't get to me. I don't even really have a family, so you can't use family to get to me because I don't fuck with family no way. I don't even have family, so what the fuck is a friend? You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with too many people. I don't have friends. Like, I'm very antisocial. I'm cool. I ain't the one. I'm, like I say, a real life monk. Ain't too many of us out here. So the only thing that can distract me are my vices. And we all have vices. But even with those vices, like I said, I'm a fucking psychic. I can read people like I said, I'm good. That's the thing with divines. We ain't finna get deceived. Can't nobody trick us out our soul. It ain't no trick anyway. It's a deliberate choice out your soul. Can't nobody trick you out your soul. Can't nobody trick you into damnation, motherfucker. It's a deliberate choice. You're gonna know the rules to the game, and you're gonna make a deliberate choice to sell your soul. To sell out a family member, to sacrifice somebody. This shit's deliberate. It ain't no fucking game. That's how the devil come at you. Direct. Yo, this is what it is, what it ain't, what the fuck it's gonna be. Can you get down with this? I can get down with this. For some money. That's how I go. It ain't no, I didn't know. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen. Distractions. I'm a man too. And I'm a divine feminist. So I don't get distracted as much as feminists do. Feminists, what I see y'all get distracted with, mostly women, what y'all get distracted with is he say, she say of other shit. It's karmic, it's karmic, it's karmic. Fuck his karmic. Don't let her be a distraction to you and what the fuck you got going on with your shit. Compared to you, she ain't you anyway. There is no fucking comparison. You know this, right? So what the fuck is you tripping over her for? Or him, he could be she could be he, you right? Boom, he doesn't want to speak to me anymore. He's distant. He's separated from me. Like, I can't even, he doesn't even want to talk to me. It's like, that's cool in the game. He'll be back. This shit don't happen forever. They always come back. You just gotta wait. Just be patient. Divine timing is a bitch. But imagine what divine patience is. You don't have to drive yourself crazy waiting on your divine master. And I told you, we don't wait anyway. When you in separation, what the fuck do you do until you get reunited with your masculine? Which is some shit he's gonna want to do. You get healthier. You get wealthier. You get richer. You get more beautiful. Slimmer, lean, mean machine. You just better yourself in every fucking way. You better your living situation. You better your children. You make sure everything is better by the time your masculine come back so he can see better. And at least know what you spent your time doing. Bettering yourself in your situation. When he left you, you was kind of here. He came back, you here now. Now y'all got shit to talk about. Oh, what you been on? Yeah, I've been on some shit. I see you slimming down and shit. Yeah, I'll be back on my regimen. See you shimmering and shit. I see you shining. Yeah, I come up with it. Since you been gone. At least it's something to talk about. It's better than, like I say, he leave you here, he come back, you here. You in a worse position. You in a lower level than you was at. Your energy is way on lower vibes than it was when he left you the first one. You could be she could be you know, you rocking. You was damn near broke, now you damn near home. It's like, you know what I'm saying? That's what you do in separation. You fix your shit. Because guess what? That's what the Divine Masculine is doing with his time. He separated with you for a reason. To get his shit together. And hopes you get your shit together so when he comes back, he catches you at a good time. And that's how union and reunion and recognition be happening out here. He's on his shit, you get on your shit, you both on y'all shit, y'all meet at a good point. He's ready, he's growing, he's evolved, he's in a good space right now. Meanwhile, since he left, your ass done tanked. You depressed, you all fucked up, confused, distracted by shit that don't even matter. Here he is waiting to get with you. You can't even meet him because you beat yourself down to a pulp to where you ain't even approachable. You ain't even, you know what I'm saying? That's all twin flame union is harmony. You two being in the same place. Y'all gotta be the same. Y'all gotta be in the same place in life to meet in the first place. Y'all two gotta be energetically in the same place anyway to create sparks of new energy and shit. You know? If you wasn't who you was, your twin wouldn't be who they are. If your twin wasn't who the fuck they were, you wouldn't be who you are. Like, you complement each other. Distracted. Feminine, you just too distracted. You stress when that shit shouldn't be in your psyche, and you distracted when you need to be focused right now. Goes with the whole 3 of Wands. Your job. You're a divine feminine, right? Okay, you got a job to do. You have a role. What's your role? Evolution. To find and ascend to your path. To be on the ascension process. And then to find your path and be on that. That's your job. You're supposed to be out here helping people. Like, helping people. You know what I mean? That's your job. You got a job to do. And if you ain't on your job, then what are you doing? You know, one thing I notice about people who... One thing I notice about people... Like I said, you're making up a lot of excuses with this twin flame shit. You know, ain't nobody trying to hear that. Your basket ain't even trying to hear that. So I know I ain't trying to hear that shit. I just hear every excuse in the book. And then y'all justify going crazy. Y'all justify, that's a distraction. You justify your behavior. I'm going all over the place. I'm fucking losing it. You know, I think I'm going crazy, man. This shit is driving me nuts. Okay. Pray. Talk to God. He here to help your ass. It ain't just us that's here to help you. God here to help you. Fuck with God. Unless God ain't real to you. Well, see, you know, this is like obsolete or not a direction at all, you know. Feminine, stop being distracted. Focus. You're not focused because you're distracted. No matter what the fuck that is. It's just the equivalent of a wife who ain't got shit to do. Husband goes to work, does his shit all day, comes home, just want to chill. Instead, he's got to hear his wife talk about everything that don't mean nothing. Fuck what your fucking friend did. Fuck what the preacher did. Fuck what's going on at church. Fuck what's going on in your motherfucking social. What the fuck is going on with you? What are you doing? What did you do today? How was your day? Stop telling me about other people's days. Well, how was your day? I didn't do anything. I'm sitting here. Okay, that's your problem. Find some business. Get some shit to do. If you had your own fucking business, you wouldn't be in everybody else's. Good thing I ain't married either. Because that's the tone I'm going to have with my wife. Shorty, you distracted. I don't give a fuck about none of what the fuck the neighbors got going on. None of what your trifling ass friend got going on. I don't give a fuck about what you got going on in your job or your damn ass church. Like, fuck all that. What you got going on, boo? Huh? You start a business today? Like, you come up on some shit today? How was your day? I care about you. It's like rappers who want to send me their music and shit. It's like, yo, fuck your group. I want to hear you spit. Send me some shit what you want. I ain't trying to hear nobody else rap but you. I'm talking to you. I don't fuck with people as it is. So I want to see what you got going. Don't promote other people. And that's a distraction. You put your friend on. Well, my friend has talent, you know, I want to get her known and all that shit. You got talent. Why don't you put yourself on? And then let your friend come with you. Why the fuck you gotta be Mr. Friendly? Why you can't just help yourself? Like I said, oh, it's selfish to help myself. Oh, it's selfish to charge people for readings. Oh, like, come on, man. That's just a distraction. Feminine will make up a million and one excuses as to why they can do something instead of stepping into the masculine energy and making shit happen. That's what makes the divine masculine the king of wands and you the queen. Masculine got one up on you, divine feminine. What's that? Masculine ain't in his head and heart like you is. He ain't doing too much thinking and feeling. He just doing. And just doing the thinking and feeling later. Masculine. You in regards to the feminine, we have the devil card. Now, if you check the masculine's last message, I spoke about his karmic situation that he has going on. The devil represents codependency, being chained to a person, whether you realize it or not. This is addictions, doing things in excess, overindulging. Regression, going backwards, doing shit you said you weren't going to do no more, or just toxic ass behavior. If you're in a relationship, masculine, to where you have to get high and drunk just to deal with your feminine, we ain't talking about your divine feminine. We talk about that karmic you fucking with. You gotta be high and drunk and have a do shit just to lay her down, do shit just to connect with her ass, like, you know what I mean? That's a red flag in itself. If you two can't harmonize anywhere outside of the bedroom, like all y'all got is a nice sex connection. She freaky, you freaky, you like, she gives you what you like, you give her what she like, and y'all content with that. But outside the bedroom, y'all have no type of commonality. Y'all can't even get together to talk about what restaurant y'all want to go to. Y'all can't even sit in a movie together without squabbling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just red flags that you need to look out for. Control. And this is all shit your divine feminine doesn't do. Is your karmic feminine trying to control you? Keep you away from your friends? Keep you away from your divine counterpart? The divine counterpart is the best thing you can have in your life as a friend. As a friend. Even if you and your twin ain't got nothing sexual or romantic going on, that's just your friend. Your divine masculine having you, his divine counterpart, in his life as a friend, always just helps. But a karmic is going to try to, like I say, cut the feminine out the business. You can't kick it with your friends no more. Shit you used to do, you can't do. You like to fish or go cruising or work on your car or whatever the fuck. It's like she's taking up all your time to where you don't even you can't even do. Like I said, this is just a person trying to change you, control you, have you right where they want you at, and that's it. Fuck how you feel. Fuck what you want. It's either their way or the highway. You either chain yourself up to them, or you can go find somebody else to play with. You know, whoever this is tired of playing with you. Masculine, whoever this is, really ain't got no respect, love, or admiration for you. If anything, they just want to control you and keep you where you at, which is motherfucking convenient for them. Thus, you're chained to a whole devil, a she devil. Other than that track shit, you know, the only good part of the devil card is, like I say, Sandy and Grease. Trying something new. The equivalent of two Christian people who are in a loving relationship, I don't know, going to the adult store to get some shit to spice up their sex life that they're starting to try out. They're both virgins. And it's like, all right, baby, you want to do this? All right, cool. All right, well, let's make sure we gonna do it right. We're gonna do it right. You know what I'm saying? So let's go all out. You know, it's the energy of smoking weed for the first time. Energy of having your first drink at 21. It's the energy of a first time for something. for the bisexual, LGBT, especially closeted individuals. This is finally stepping out the closet, stepping out the dark, and just being yourself, your true self, your real self. You know, not hiding who you really are, but finally embracing what you about type shit. That's that type of energy. But it's like Sandy and Greece. Like I say, in Greece, Danny and Sandy, fell in love in Australia. You know what I'm saying? They liked each other, but then Sandy comes to the school. She's the sweet cheerleader type. Danny's like the greaseball renegade biker guy. Who the fuck she looking at and who the fuck she seen in Australia? Like who she talking to ain't the same nigga she was talking to in Australia. Like that was the real Danny she was talking to. This person, she don't know who the fuck this is. So throughout the whole movie, she's trying to cater to his needs, or at least trying to find out what the fuck his issue is. Like, why are you not who you are? Like, why do you have to hide your real self? Like, why does their opinions really matter that much to where you're not being the sweet, sensitive motherfucking man that I met in another motherfucking country and shit? And it's like at the end of the movie, she just said, "Fuck it, you know what? I'm gonna do it your way." And this is the energy masculine's gonna have with the feminine. So masculine in reality is going to be Sandy in Greece. At the end of the movie, she dyed her hair red. She got the red lipstick. She got the motherfucking red heels with the black leather. She's smoking now. Like, she wasn't even smoking. She's smoking now. It's like, and Danny seen her and blew up like a Christmas tree. Like, Sandy, like, what? Like, oh my God, I love this look. I loved you with the innocent cheerleader role, but this shit is really my flavor. Like, yeah. Whatever I gotta do to come, like, I see you can do both. I love the sensitive side in you, but I also love this side too. So that's tight. Like, you just caught my attention. Now I want to fuck with you. Oh, you want to fuck with me now? Yep. Masculine's just going, like I say, do something new, do something different, or do something he always kind of wanted to do to kind of level the playing field with you, divine feminine. It's a stepping into your realm to impress you enough to let him be down like Brandy. You know what I'm saying? Moving on, wrapping this up. Feminine, you in regards to the masculine, you got the Seven of Pentacles. This is change. Riri card, Mariana card. Riri like R-E-R-E though. This is reversing a move, reneging on something, reconnecting, revamping, release, reverse, rehab, rehash, relapse. It's like 7 rereads you need to do to get your life back on track. Your life will be the Eight of Pentacles, which is your life in a car. Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed you're sleeping on. What is an 8 out of 10? That's a B, right? This is a C. C isn't a good position, but it ain't failure either. It's okay. Being in this position, doing what you got to do to kind of get your life back on track. A lot of things in your life, feminine, has changed. This deals with the masculine. So like I said, masculine shit is different because you allowed it to be this way. I think I said this in maybe the masculine's message also. Like I said, masculine, you groom your feminine to keep a distance away from you. And now that shit is permanent. Your feminine don't know how to talk to you now. It used to be so easy for your feminine to pick up the phone and give you a call to, hey, let's go out. Hey, let's do this. Hey, let's do that. Like, it used to be sweet. Your feminine used to have access to you. You used to want to do shit with your feminine, or at least could. Now shit's different. It ain't just this karmic. It's just how the fuck you've been this whole time. You literally groom your feminine to be exactly where she at with you. Now, feminine doesn't even initiate calls no more. Now, feminine ain't checking in no more. Now, feminine on the same vibe you want. Nothing with you. You don't want nothing to do with your feminine? Your feminine don't want nothing to do with you. You needed a break from your feminine? Yeah, your feminine gonna need a break from you. A lot of shit has changed with your divine feminine. And this change happened because you made this change. This is what the fuck you wanted. How the fuck you gonna get mad at your divine feminine for entering another relationship or getting married or getting engaged or really going the right way? Like, how you gonna knock your feminine? She probably waited for you. She probably spent a lot of years trying to wang you in and get you in a nice space to have all this shit that she just got. She wanted all this shit she got popping with you. But it took her to actually find somebody else, as if you didn't think she could do it, or I don't know what you be thinking. You know, like you see your feminine going in a whole total direction, and you kind of feel bad that she ain't going in that direction with you, but in reality, you're the reason she's going in this direction. Not saying you're the reason she got engaged, married, and knocked up, but that's the plan she had for you, buddy. Now another person sees the value in your twin, and now you want to be down like Brandy? That makes no sense. She was worth it before you found out she was worth it. She was worthy before you knew she was worthy, motherfucker. She was divine before you even started speaking that word. Every action has a reaction. A lot of shit has changed. And you're gonna physically see this change because masculine. You in regards to yourself, you got your divine feminine. And usually when your divine feminine is in your energy like this, she stays on your mind. Your feminine is really on your mind. You really replaying shit that could have happened with your feminine. Like I say, it's like you see your divine feminine in a relationship. She's happy. And you seeing her smiling, and it's like you putting yourself, it's like you see her getting married and you daydreaming putting yourself in her husband's shoes. It's like a movie and shit. You do a flashback and shit, and y'all getting married. Instead of her getting married to him, only for you to wake up from this dream and see, damn, this ain't a dream. This shit is for real. Film is finally moving the fuck on. I told you, you masons be self-sabotaging shit. How the fuck you gonna self-sabotage this twin flame situation and then get mad or jealous when your feminine chooses to go in another direction? You were a dead horse at one point. She's not gonna ride a dead horse. You can't even ride a dead horse. You get the fuck off that bitch and you go walk some fucking where. You was playing dead. It's been enough time. More than enough time. I'm only talking to some masculines. At this point, you can't knock your feminine for the direction that she's going. You aided a lot in this shit. This ain't even the direction your feminine wanted to go, but she gonna go. Cause she ain't gonna wait on you. She ain't finna waste her time with fantasy when she can fuck with something real. Are you serious? Who the fuck you think she was? Yeah, a lot of shit has changed with your feminine, and you see it, and you can't handle it, but you gonna learn and you gonna deal with it. For some of you masculines, y'all probably gonna have to wait another 8 to 10 years to probably reunite with your divine feminine, because she on a whole totally different path right now. Shit your feminine had ready for you, set up for you. Somebody else took that. Hey, the fuck you, like, what you thought, bro? I ain't speaking to all masculines that this is gonna happen to you. Some of you masculines are kind of gonna get reunited. Your feminine can get with you because she can get with. She's at the place to get got right now, but like I say, for some of you masculines, y'all waited too long. Y'all took too long. Y'all wasted a lot of fucking time, energy, and resources. Shit that the feminine can't get back. Even if you are serious right now and want your feminine and shit, it's like you might want to be with me, but I don't want to be with you. You might want this, but I don't. You might be finally ready, but I'm past this and you. So I'm going back to my fiance. I'm going back to my husband. I came out here to meet with you. You know what I mean? Because you are my twin, and I still got love for you. But shit different now. Things have changed, and you're gonna have to deal with that. Final roll, feminine going to the future. You got the Queen of Cups. This is my psychic card. This is dreams, visions, signs, synchronicities, writings on the wall, like Daniel in the Bible, writing on the wall that he kind of, like the king was having dinner and him wrote a message on the wall and he was trying to find anybody that could decode it. He got the psychics, he got the charlatans, he got the magicians and shit, but couldn't none of them motherfuckers figure out what the fuck it was. Then he brought Daniel, who's basically a Christian. He worships the one and true God. You know, He's not even a fucking magician. He's not even a motherfucking psychic. But he can, figure that out and find it and give kind of meaning to it. That's kind of what I do. I don't fuck with magic. To me, that's going around God. I'm very thorough on my studies, which is why I know the information that I know. But I do have powers given how far I can really trust in my intuition to read things. It's a gift. Foresight. Feminine, you're going to get foresight from this whole situation. I told you, whether good, bad, or ugly, when God come out, even if it's bad, it's good because everything happens for a reason. Going into the future, feminine, you're finally going to get the foresight that you need to move on from the situation if you're going to move away from this twin flame shit, or to, like I say, accept what this current situation is. Like I said, I just see some feminines moving on. Not saying they're done with this twin flame shit, but at this point, they can't do nothing for you. Masculine, it's a wrap. This time was coming. You knew this time was coming. You was hoping this shit came, earlier, but it's happening now. Yeah, your feminine waited this long. Yeah, you finally get it, but it don't mean shit at this point. It's a wrap. Done. Finito. Maybe another 8 to 10 years, your feminine might come back and holler at you. But maybe, congratulations. You finally got what you wanted. Now go somewhere. Other masculines, it's like you're going to put your feminine in a fucking pickle. She's going to be distracted. On one hand, you ready and, she want to fuck with you, but your stupid ass coming at a fucked up time to where she kind of already in a situation. Now she torn in limbo. Is she going to fuck with the masculine who been sending, divine masculine, who been sending her to fuck off this whole time, who been self-sabotaging this connection the whole time, who ain't made this whole twin flame thing worth doing? You made this shit difficult for your divine feminine. Your feminine really weighing options. Damn, should I fuck with a person who really just found out what they want in life, or do I need to fuck with a person who know what they want in life? It took you this whole time to realize how magnificent I am, but this motherfucker knew how magnificent I was from the gate. Everything that I've been trying to get from you, it took years for me to get from your motherfucking ass, yet this motherfucker gets it. Yeah, I fuck with you the long way, but you know what? Why am I going to fuck up something good for something that could happen? What makes you think you might not switch up and separate from me next month? I don't have time for your games. Even if you're serious, your feminine going to look at you as a game player, a time waster. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, actions and behavior. What you've done in the past and what you've done in the present got karma and accountability attached to it. So even if you have changed in the future, or you're changing in the near future, masculine, what the fuck you did in the past and just did and currently did is going to bite you in your ass. Even if you are a changed man, you will get judged from your past actions. That's just a part of the game. So feminine, you see foresight. You already know you're going to have to make a choice between your masculine and something that might happen and your karmic masculine right now that you got something real with. So do I choose something real for something maybe? Do I want to fuck with a person who know he want to fuck with me, or do I want to fuck with a person who think they want to fuck with me? Like, make it make sense. What decision would you make? It's like that. And then I'll say the other 33% is just masculines who ready to come home, and the feminines who just fortunately been waiting for the masculine, and now y'all can finally have y'all time. Final card of this message, masculine, you got the Two of Cups. This is the Lover's card. This is you and another heart. Getting to know each other, intertwining with each other. It's two people falling in love. It's two people who got a connection. It's the connection between you and the love of your life, you and your twin flame, you and your kid, you and your parent, you and your friend, you and your brother, you and your colleague, whatever the fuck. Masculines, the thing you're going to get out this whole twin flame shit is a lesson on connection. For the masculines who lost their twin flame, they divine feminine, because of what you did. Your feminine gave you infinite rope to hang yourself with, and you still hung yourself with infinite rope. Your feminine gave you chance after chance. She gave you year after year. She has nothing to give left. Some of you masculines stole your feminine's youth from her, playing, wasting fucking time. Some of you masculines wasted a lot of time, fucked up a lot of energy and resources of your divine feminines. You know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised if, like I say, this shit is over with. She see you next lifetime. It's one thing I love about this. I do. I see you next lifetime. That's real. Something I told my twin flame a couple years back when I was just ready to call it quits. I was like, man, I tried to get you going in this world, man. I found you, woke you up. I try to really get you over here, man. It seems like you just want to self-sabotage and shit. Like, so you know what? I'll see you next lifetime. You know, I'm gonna see you again. Fuck it if I don't see you for the rest of this motherfucking stint on this earth. I'm gonna see you in the next earth. I'm gonna see you in the next place. I'm gonna see you in the next motherfucking place, man. And I was like, bet that. I knew you in former life. I know you now. I'm gonna know you later. Like I'm really at the point where I'm just see you next lifetime, bro. Because obviously you didn't want it this one. Losing your divine counterpart is like I say, you'll never do no shit like this again on this planet. Losing a good one, you'll never like that'll never happen again. Wasting a good one's time, self-sabotaging from a good person, a good woman, that you'll never lose something like your divine feminine again. You ain't never gonna find nothing like your divine feminine again. But you'll never lose a good woman after this shit. That's the lesson you're gonna get from this shit. You'll never play with a woman of God ever again. You'll never play with a divine woman ever again. You'll never play with her heart. You'll never play with her mind. You gonna make your fucking mind up next time. You gonna stick to the clock next time, like next time. And feminine, that shit sucks ass the most to warm up the oven of somebody for somebody else to put their shit in there. But that happens to the best of us. That's the final thought of the day, divine feminine, and that comes with, like I say, that's the total ascension process. You make people better, and they take their better ass and go somewhere else and act like you wasn't even the reason why they're the different person that they are. People will take from you until you ain't got nothing left, man. Motherfuckers will take your advice and then throw you under the bus like you wasn't the person that gave you advice. This is a lonely road. You're literally grooming people for other people. You're literally grooming your masculine for other people. You're literally creating colleagues to go somewhere else to do some shit they could have did with you. That's just what it is. That's the effect you got on people. You make people better, and they take their better ass somewhere the fuck else because they think they'll never get better with you around. That's the message that I got. Let's see what Twin Flames and Union Reunion and Recognition got going on. Hold up.